you remember the day you went in? What day? Was it at night?
I can't remember. Yes, it was at night because we were living with Church Irene.
Oh.
Church Irene was staying in our house.
Oh, they were at your house.
Yeah, they were living with us.
They were having their house built. And you went in at night.
Yeah.
Did she go too?
No. My mother didn't even go.
So just you and Dad. You had your suitcase packed?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That suitcase packed.
And Harper Hospital.
Harper Hospital.
And then how long?
I stayed at least 3-4 days with her in the hospital. They don't do it like now, you know, you have your baby in the morning at home, you go home at night.
Yeah. But how long were you in labor?
That I don't remember. They give you a shot and you're out completely. You know, that it's nothing like you see on television, none of that stuff.
In 3-4 days.
3-4 days I stayed at the hospital.
And then you came home. And then her godparents are who?
Uncle Harry and my cousin Dolores.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't want that to.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know from those down.
Uncle Harry and my cousin Dolores.
And how big was Cindy?
She was small. She was the smallest one, I think, 7'8".
7'8". And how about me?
You. Oh, when I had Cindy, I couldn't even walk stairs afterward, and I couldn't leave the house for 6 weeks.
How come?
I had to stay home.
No stairs.
No stairs. And Busha she wanted to send something up. We had a rope. We went up, you know.
Come on.
Huh?
You had a rope?
Rope. She had a rope, like she sent things up and down to me. She didn't walk up the stairs.
Like
I lived
what?
upstairs.
Like what would she send you?
Well, she even sent me a couple eggs that way.
On a rope?
On a rope, a little sack. I remember that.
Out the window?
No, back porch with the stairs going up.
Oh.
Do you remember the stairs going up?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she didn't want to come up, and I couldn't walk down.
So you had a rope.
But
okay.
I stayed home, and I couldn't go no place till took her to the hospital. I mean, to the church, and had her christened. Then you can go out. But you couldn't go out next day and take her to the supermarket or something.
Huh. So it's Uncle Harry and
my cousin Dolores Gorney.
Gorney. She's still.
No, I don't think so. Somebody said she died.
Oh. That's February 3rd.
1948.
8. Okay, what about me now?
Oh, baby Arthur. Do you remember anything about baby Arthur when he was born?
Yeah.
Was it at night?
He was always eating.
Huh?
He was always drinking water, milk all the time. That's all he was doing.
No, Arthur, I don't remember what time you were born or nothing, but I went in the hospital, and Dr. Wagner we had, remember?
Wagner or more?
No, Wagner with him. And Wagner said, looks like you're going to have another girl because there's nothing you can tell like they do now. They take pictures and everything. And you're going to have another girl. I says, oh, that's nice. There'll be two girls playing with each other. And he wasn't allowed to go in the room. He had to sit outside. And what happened when you sat outside, when the doctor came to see you?
My feet fell asleep.
His foot fell asleep.
Yeah.
The doctor come to see him, and what happened?
He said it was a boy.
Huh?
He said it was a boy.
And what did you say?
I said, oh no.
Not that. He had to... Dr. Wagner told me that he didn't believe him. So he had to go and take him and pull the cover off to show him it's a boy.
Oh, no kidding.
When you were born.
I wanted to make sure you had a pediatric.
Yes, I did. All the nurses saw it too then.
Not that, but his foot fell asleep and he couldn't get up to go and look.
Oh.
I got up when I was falling down.
How big was I?
A little heavier. 8 something, I don't know.
Yeah. And I was Harper Hospital still.
All kids were born in Harper
And
Hospital.
who was the doctor?
That was Dr. Wagner. Then he retired.
And who'd Cindy have?
Dr. Wagner.
Okay.
And I was supposed to retire with children too because he retired.
Hmm.
But then I had 2 more children.
What about Tim? Do you remember Tim?
Not much.
Oh, a little bit, but not too much because you kids were big already when he was born.
That's December 7th,
1958, isn't it?
58.
That was,
Yeah,
that was a new boy.
yeah, they're all
Everything
born
was
in
Du
Du
Bois.
Bois. 1958. He was a skinola.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a skinola. And I don't remember too much in the hospital about him. That was old stuff already.
By the time he had the third one.
And yeah, I don't remember. I remember he was so skinny. You know, and that's one thing. I got pictures of him when he's so skinny. But and who's his godparents? I don't remember.
Stosh?
Stosh and Chucha Loretto.
That's right. Yeah.
Stosh and Chucha Loretto.
So that was still on Du Bois.
All in Du Bois. They're all born in Du Bois.
And then Brian was what year?
1963.
What day?
August 22nd. Hey, am I good?
You're really good. 1963. You remember Brian?
Oh yeah, I remember Brian.
Oh, who was Tim's doctor?
Dr. Moore. That's when the other one retired, and I should have retired, but I didn't. Dr. Moore, he's very, very nice doctor. Chicharita and I both have same doctors all the way through with the babies. And he, I remember Brian because I was sweeping the floor, sweeping the porch, all the way from the attic. You know how you went up the attic?
Oh, yeah.
I swept the porch. I didn't sit around. You guys were in school. I don't know if you were in school, but you weren't around. And I swept the porch, and all of a sudden my water broke. And I couldn't find him because he was on the road. So I called Uncle George, and Uncle George took me to the hospital.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Uncle George took me to the
And
hospital.
then when did Dad get there?
Sometimes later on. Because he was on the road, and there was no telephones, you know.
No.
I couldn't. I imagine if I really wanted to, but I don't know where he could have been in Utica. He could have been
In Holly.
He could have been in Holly, Michigan, or he could have been any place.
Working.
Yeah.
And how big was Brian?
Average between 7 and 8 pounds. They're nothing big. I didn't have no big kids. Look at my kids now. And his godparents were Cozy and Uncle George.
Oh,
And that's the end of my children.
that's it.
That's it.
Okay. See?
Take me off now.